Hello, good evening, and welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. Uh, Happy New Year, everybody. This is my first live tutorial in 2025, and hopefully the first of many. And I hope you had a great holiday season. So, just while I'm checking that everything is working, there we go. Here we go. Now I can see your comments. And it's working. I hope you had a great holiday season. As I was saying, I did. And I'm back, but I'm happy to be back too because I missed you guys and I miss doing this. And I hope you miss me a little bit too. So let's get to it. Today, we're going to talk about some alternative with the beautiful Nose from the Heart paper pumpkin. This was December 2024 paper pumpkin, and it created these cards origin. Like, let me see if I can take the glare off. These three cards designs originally, and well, it's beautiful, but you can always do something a little different, and here I am to inspire you with a couple of different designs, actually three of them, and I'll just get started. So these are my three cards. This one is very similar to the original one. I just put like a little bit of a mat underneath to make it stand out a little bit more, and added a ribbon. And this one uses fun fold, and also the add-on dies that coordinate with the three last paper pumpkins, which I don't have right here. So I don't remember what they're called. But anyway, I think they're still available. And for this one, I used this beautiful paper, Wonderful World. You can use other papers that coordinate with the colors, but Wonderful World was this paper that I think it's just like almost the exact style of these flowers, you see? So it goes very well. So I have like different colors, and this used to be a celebration item, if I'm not mistaken. But if you don't have that, I'm gonna show you how to make it with another one. All right, another, well, some other designer series paper that may match the color. Hi, Teresa. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Anyway, so let's dive into it. We'll start with this one, which was the most, like, the most similar one to the one uh in the box, straight from the box. But I'm gonna do it in a different color, because what happens, and the reason why I only have three, is not because I didn't have more ideas. It's just I didn't have more of these cutouts, so it was a little bit harder to come up with samples and then do them live than because you have only three of these, and three of the big fern leaf. So anyway, so I had to be mindful of that. All right, so for this one, I'm using uh, like a little matte in color that matches my main center flower. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Thank you for joining. So for this one, I'm using the Pretty in Pink, which is one of the colors of the this paper pumpkin, Pretty in Pink. This is very helpful if you want to create alternatives. I think I've mentioned it before. You can just go here and just get the paper, the cardstock or the designer series paper that features this color, and it all ties together much easily. All right. So for this, I'm using, as I said, this one I used Mossy Meadow, and this one I'm going to use Pretty in Pink, two of the colors that are here. And instead of using this Blackberry Bliss ribbon, I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink ribbon. So it all coordinates, right? All right. So I was going to say something else. Yes, I cut this, by the way, with the Where are they? I have them right here to show you. Scallop contours. I'm using this one, and I'm gonna use this one for my next card as well, for another card. If you don't have these, you can use any, like deco rectangles will work, or any big uh matty rectangle, or doesn't even need to be a rectangle, could be an oval, whatever you want, and a shape that gives you some solid color behind your main idea. I did have a good time over the holidays. Thank you, Barbara. I hope you did too. Being with family is always, what the holidays are about, at least for me. So that's always good. All right. So as I said, I cut this from Pity in Pink, and you can use your rectangle or your back shape, whatever you choose to do. If you don't have the scallop contours or the decal rectangles, you can use just any other one. And I'm just going to put it like that. And I'm going to put it in a little bit farther down. I mean, so it's not, it's a little off center. All right. Once I have it, we'll cut it. And now we are going to put this on top with dimensionals. Oh, I don't have that many left, so, but I have my other package to replace this in my little dimensional carrier. All right. I think 3 will do it. I mean, this set is so pretty that it doesn't need much help. The straight from the box cards are nice enough, but can always do something a little bit different. Gonna leave this out because I'm gonna replace that later. And if you see it, it has like, this is not totally white. It has some kind of texture. I don't know if you can tell in with a little yellow, but it's barely visible. And I love the scalloped theme. That's what I went right to my scallop contours, because it would fit very well with it. So we're just gonna adhere this. Don't need much adhesive, just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put the little bow, but we can do it now. Should have done it sooner because it would be easier to manipulate, but I think I can handle it. Gonna give myself plenty of room because we like a nice bow. And this ribbon is very thin. This Blackberry Bliss is an old one. And this one is a little thicker. It makes nice bows, but it's a little thicker. So let's see how it works. All right. Turn around. And let's see if we get a nice bow. That's pretty good. Not bad for a non-camera bow. What do you think? All right. And I like to, round it out a little bit. Of course, once you put it in the envelope, it's gonna be flattened again. But anyway, for now, for these purposes, that will work. All right, and now I'm gonna do the happy birthday for this one. And the idea is that you can use this design with ever color and with whichever of the images, like this one with the blackberries, or the rose, or the fern. So just have to change the mat. I'm gonna grab my Pretty in Pink and my happy birthday, and that's gonna be my message because I always need happy birthdays, and there's many birthdays starting already in 2025. All right, it came out okay. Because it's photopolymer, remember you have to use a mat, and this dirty thing is actually a foam mat that I covered in paper that, I take the wrapping up and change the paper from time to time. Hi, Sandy. Thank you for briefly checking in. I hope you have a good night. Sandy has a very early morning. She's saying she gets up at 4:30. Wow. Yeah, that's not me. I probably go to bed at 4:30 rather than getting up at 4:30. I'm a night owl. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to go to bed at 4:30. Even though it's tempting because I love tennis and the Australian Open started, and because of the time difference, it always plays some best matches at like 3 and 5 in the morning. But no, Candy's not gonna stay up. All right, so I'm gonna center it like that over that. I mean, you can put it whatever you want. I think it looks nice there. And then we're gonna decorate it with this. This also came in the paper pumpkin, and they look champagne to me. They say it's gold, but it look more champagne-y. But it's okay. I like them. And to me, they resemble the Druzy dots a lot. So if you run out of them, you can get the Druzy dots. And I think I have them right here. See? And they're similar. I mean, the size is a little different, and the color is almost the same, I would say. Anyway, I really love the Druzy dots, and these are like rougher when you touch them. These are more, fine, but still the look is very similar. All right, so I'm gonna get another big one for here. Where would I put it? I guess here. And then a little one for right here. There. All right, so that's my first card. And we're moving right along. I know, Abby. 4:30 is very early, isn't it? For me, it's just like, oh my. I have a hard time getting up early. I'm having a hard time not getting up early, but actually going to bed at a decent time that allows me to get up early. If I make myself, if I explain myself clearly. All right. So card number 2 is the one where I use this paper, the wonderful wallpaper that I know it's retired. It's an all celebration paper. But you know what I'm going to do? I have a little bit left over of that. So whoever wants to have the paper can actually comment, and I'll let people who watch the replay comment too, and I'll raffle some samples of this paper in case people want to use it for their alternatives for notes from the heart. So reply or write in the comments, I would like the paper or DSP or something like that, and I'll put everybody who would like it on a raffle, and I'll raffle it by the end of the week, and I'll announce it next week, next Sunday, who the winner is. Okay, so I have a little extra, but just to show you that you don't need it. I mean, it gets very, very busy, right? But just to show you that you don't need it, I'm gonna do it with another paper, and these happen to be some mossy meadow paper from Traditions of Saint Nick. So if you turn it around, you see it was a Christmas paper, but nobody would know if you look at this side, right? So we're gonna do this same card, but again, I'm gonna use another center idea, which an image, which is this one. And for this one, I used the set also has these labels that are sticky that are for the envelopes. But honestly, for the envelopes that people throw away, you can just cut a piece of white paper and put it right there. You can have like another uh, Avery sticker labels or something like that, or you can use a metallic pen that can write over that color. Because if you remember, or maybe you don't know, but I'm going to show you right now, the envelopes are mossy metal and write this. So they're a little dark. You can still write in, I would think that you could still write in black and it will be visible, but you know, that's why they gave us these. But I'm like, why waste these for the envelopes when you can use it in the car? So kind of getting the similar idea from what I was telling you before. We are gonna use it as the mat, so the image will stand out. Let's see. Um, for this one, I use the pink ribbon. So now I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna use this one, I'm gonna use the Blackberry Bliss ribbon. You can use whichever ribbon you think it's nice for your design. And I would like to center it, but this has 10 little loops. So either I thread it through one or I thread it through the other one. I cannot do it in the middle, so it's gonna be a little off center, and I'm gonna live with that. Because I it's kind of like what I did in the other part, right? So I'm just gonna thread it through there, my loops there. If you don't have these scallop contour dies, you can use any other dies, as I explained before. Same idea of what I said before in the previous car, right? I'm just trimming a little bit. Take this away. This, by the way, if you happen to have it, it's a very good um ribbon in Blackberry Bliss, and it's called striped ribbon because it has stripes, but it's very thin. So anything that's thin would work, even white. And some of our white ribbons, or even color ribbons, you can color them with your blends to make them match. So if you want Blackberry Bliss and you have a Blackberry Bliss marker or blend, you can use it, or you can use another color. This is, I think, what other color would this be? It's not Pretty Pink because it's lighter than Pretty Pink, but maybe, well, it certainly is not Fleur de Flamingo. Maybe it's pretty, well, I don't know. It's like a very soft pink, whatever. Or you can use white, it will work anyway, right? So now that we have these like this, I'm gonna get my sticky note. Yeah, Deborah, I do used to have a lot of problems with insomnia myself. But now I found that if I have my routine, and it doesn't have to be an early routine. That's why people are confused many times when they say like, oh, you have insomnia, you should go to bed early. No, you should go to bed when you're sleepy. And if it's 1 a.m. when you're sleepy, that's when you go to bed. That's, uh, what I've read from doctors that they say that's the way to go. And that's what worked for me. Finding my own rhythm and my own routine. So I watch TV a little bit. Don't do anything that requires a lot of thinking because then it gets your head going. And, lately I've been very, very, very lucky with that. I think I've corralled my insomnia well. So I'm just seeing where I'm going to put it like that. And I'm going to put a little bit more, like I'm going to do the little bow. I was debating if I should do a bow here or just not, but I kind of like the bow, especially with this thin ribbon. Is easier to do. Looks nice. All right. I should have done the other way. So this will look the other way. Let's do it the other way. So the tails face in to my car, not out. That's what I meant by the other way. Right. Make it look nice. I think the other one would look better, but we're gonna live with it. Oh, there we go. It was just twisted a little bit. All right. I'm just gonna even the ties like that. And now we're gonna put that on a vase. And this is a piece of Pretty Pink that measures 4 by 5 1/4. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just gonna double check myself. Yes, it does. Where's my glue? My trusty Tombow. I like it so much. I mean, when I was in Spain, I did a little bit of crafting with my niece. We were scrapbooking together. And one day I didn't have my Tombow glue when I went to her house, and we used another one. And believe me, it was not the same. So much so that she begged me to leave her my bottle of Tombow there when I left. And I did. So thankfully, I had extras here. All right. And now, oh, I'm taking the wrong one. Oh, here it is. I had it all out. And now we're going to put this in a card base. And I just happen to have a sheet vertically. It could be open like this, like folded 11 by 5 and by 4 1/4, score at 5.5, or it can be 8.5 by 5 1/4 and score at 4 1/4. You know what I mean, right? It could be this kind of opening, or it could open like this. It doesn't matter for this card. I just happen to have this already pre-cut, so that's what I used. And now we're gonna mount the whole thing. And it looks nice. I like it. I really enjoyed this paper pumpkin. And next month's paper pumpkin, which I think yesterday was the last day to get, was the Valentine's one. So I'm looking forward to that one too. This is for the inside. But before, we're going to put some embellishments. And this time, I just want to use 5 and just put them on the centers of the flower. So I'm going to use a big one for this larger flower in the bottom. And then little ones for the other ones. One more. There. All right. So that's our outside. And now for the inside, we're just going to have, oh, this is what I had, by the way. Let me show you. The same paper I used for the flowers. I got the scallop contours and just cut a thin stripe of that. So you have the scalloping going up. But for this one, I did it with the right. Oh, it looks like a little shorter. Whack, whack. Why? Oh, it's the same. It's just that here, the white, it's more confusing. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Well, Deborah, I'm sure you may have a little bit of this. Deborah is saying that she hasn't done this one yet. Paper pumpkin. I'm assuming she means, but I'm sure, Deborah, that you have the wonderful world paper, and I think it coordinates very nicely with this. I have more, as I said, I have more ideas. I just didn't have any more of the flowers to put in the middle, so I couldn't create more. I only had one box, and maybe I'll get the refill, because you can always do that with almost all of our paper pumpkins. You can get the refill, and you get more of the materials inside. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, so this is the second variation of the card. And now we're gonna go for the last one, and that's gonna be it for today. So my last one is a fan fold that opens like this, and it's not so hard to make. It just has like it's a piece of 5.5 by 4.25, and then the card, so to speak, it's 4 by 10.5, and score at 5.25, and then we're gonna take an inch out of that. But I already did that, except taking the inch. I don't think I did, because I had to emboss it. And I emboss it using the Fern 3D folder. If you don't have the Fern 3D folder, you can use any other one. It could be leafy or flowery or just texture like, because all you want is a little bit of texture. It doesn't have to be the ferns, right? So you can use something else. And I'm going to take, as I said, 1 inch off. Let me take my ribbons. I don't need them anymore. And this makes a good masculine car, I think, the fern. You know, less flowery. Not the men don't like flowers, but I remember once I sent a bouquet of flowers to my nephew, and he was so excited. He was really, really happy because he was totally unexpected. So there. And so this is my 5.5 by 4 mossy meadow, and this is in old olive, which I, pre-embossed, as I explained. Now we're gonna lay it like that. And you know what I forgot to do it to this one is to add the vellum, because I wanted to add the vellum, and I just I realized too late, and it was already adhered, and I couldn't rip it off. So I'm gonna remember to add the vellum to this one, because that was my original idea. I know that, yes, the refills are available, and this is a nice one, so I'm tempted. But then, I'm gonna see how I do, because there's more coming, and every time I get refills, then I'm not using them, which is not a good idea, because I use the new ones, and like the new sets and the new things, and anyway. So this is what we have so far, and then I have a piece of white paper. You can use any other neutral that you want. This is 3.75 by 4, I believe. Yes. And we're gonna hear it right there, to write our sentiment. sentiment, message, whatever, not sentiment per se. So there's a bunch of new things happening in Stampin' Up world, and it's an exciting time of the year. And it all comes at the same time, which I find a little overwhelming. But I'll show you a couple of things at the end of this when I'm finished this card. Okay, where is the... Oh, here. Here's the vellum. So the one thing that I have a lot left of is the vellum, because I didn't use it in my two first cards. You could actually, if you want, add the vellum, but I think it was already too busy. I could have used it in this one, but you barely see it. So, save it for something else. And that's what I did. And I'm going to use it right here. For this one, I'm just going to see where I'm going to put my leaf, my big fern, because we need the vellum, as you know, like the adhesive. The adhesive will be seen through the vellum, so you have to strategically place it behind something else. Your message, your label, or another thing. So I'm gonna put a few glue dots. Thank you, Abby. I'm glad you like the fern card. Yeah, so let's see how it looks and if we like it better with the vellum or without the vellum. So I'm gonna put the vellum down here because I know we're not gonna see it there, because the base of the fern is very wide. So I think we're safe. And vellum is not heavy, so a couple of glue dots will suffice. I'm just gonna use 3 for, just because. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. And now I'm gonna hear my leaf. You have to be careful that A doesn't come out of the frame of your base, and B that you want it that you don't see this part here, so you kind of see just the opening, so as if this is part of that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see that either. I don't want to see that little part. So, I'm going to just clip it. I don't think we would, but I'm just going to clip it. I don't want to see the vellum right there. For me, it's nicer like this. So the tip of your fern is going to go to the tip. It could go a little bit farther up, but it should go right. It should cover the edge of your cut card. So I'm just going to put adhesive a little bit over here. Just lightly, because you don't want it to come out of the top of your fern there. Like that. I think that will work. And it has to be inside. So you have to tilt it just so that it covers the edge of these, which is not right now, but it doesn't go outside the frame of the card, so you don't have any problems when you put the card in your envelope. Like that. All right. And if you think this is sticking out, you can now put a glue dot here, which I may do for safety. As I said, this is a good masculine card. Thinking of making another happy birthday or thank you. Thank you is nice, but maybe, I don't know. The great thing, and we didn't discuss that yet, about this paper pumpkin that I like a lot is that it has great sentiments, like just a note. You have everything you mean. Best of luck, lots of love, hello, get well soon, congrats, and thank you. Everything you can need is right here in this little stamp set. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do another happy birthday because I need some masculine birthday cards too. And I already made this thank you. So for the happy birthday, we need this label, this, because that's what it fits the happy birthday. If I do it like here, I mean, could use the squarey thingy. Let me try to use the square thingy, the rectangular one. I don't know. It's more masculine, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of silly, right? Why it's like square more masculine than oval. Anyway, all right. So I'm gonna get my mat and I'm gonna clean my stamp. And I'm gonna use, do I have Mossy Meadow here? I don't have Mossy Meadow, but I'm gonna use Blackberry Bliss, which is the color that came in the ink spot of this paper pumpkin. And it gives a little bit of color that is not green to the card. That's also good. So it's gonna be a tight fit, but I don't mind. If it doesn't look good, I can always use the other one. Let's see. Well, that doesn't look good. Okay. All right. Let's rethink that. Maybe the other way around, because this has. What made it not look good was the gold. I still don't love it. Okay. Let's go with the oval. That's why they give you the right ones for each message. You know, we have circles for the just a note. We have the oval for the happy birthday. And look how nice, you see? The right label for every message. But sometimes, a girl can experiment. All right, so now we're gonna just put it here in dimensionals. Since this is all flat, I can use dimensionals for that. 1 and 2. I'll put it right there. Sorry, I'm a little congested. I think I'm getting a cold or something. And I'm just thinking if I should use this other one so instead of the gold. Because I don't know where I put the gold. Oh, there. But no, I'm gonna go with the gold. Go with the gold. Why not, right? Those are the ones that come so people can see that they're very nice and shiny and useful. I'm gonna put one here and another one right there. All right, and my last touch is using one of the ferns that I cut. This is the dies that come with the add-on, and there's a set of 3 dies, one for October, one for November, one for December. And this was a December one, which matches the fern in this one. See? And I'm just gonna put it right there to give it a little bit of, let's see if it covers. It gets covered. Yes, you don't want to see it on the outside. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. So now we're gonna have to get, well, I'm gonna have to get, I hope you too, the add-ons for January, February, and March paper pumpkin. So I should put an order. I just came back from Spain early this week and I don't have my act together just yet. I want to order a bunch of things because it's also celebration. All right. So what do you think? Does it look better with the vellum or without the vellum? Any preference? I like both. Anyway, so these are my 3 cards for today. Well, it's actually 6 because they're very different, right? But the styles. So we have the scallopy thingy here on the top. Well, I don't think I can fit them all in. The scallopy ones, these are also scallopy in another way. This using DSP, and this using embossing folder. See, so solid, DSP, embossing folder. And it's kind of, it gives a little bit of extra to this paper pumpkin that's already so extra. I really, really love it. And I have a couple of clients that got that, and I promise I will get together with them and we'll put together their paper pumpkins. It's the first time that they're getting them. And, maybe a couple of alternatives too. So, all right. So this is it for the cards, but I wanted to tell you a little bit what's going on. So if you want to log it out, just, log out. But as I said, it's celebration, and we also have a new catalog. So the new catalog is adorable. And celebration means that for every $60 that you spend, doesn't have to be from the new catalog. It can be from online exclusives. It can be paper pumpkin subscriptions. It can be anything. Of course, Teresa, you're on the raffle, DSP raffle. Yes, it's a nice paper. I really like it. Anyway, going back to this, every $60 you spend, it could be in anything. You earn a celebration item, and the celebration items are either 60 or 120. And that means that if you put an order that's over 120, you get either two $60 celebration items or you get one of the 120. So here for 60, you have Rainbow Celebration. That's like a card kit all together. It comes with already printed sentiments and pre-cut stuff and card bases and envelopes. And you have this fruit salad paper. You have the seagulls that are very funny, friendly seagulls. And you have another stamp set that's called Day to Celebrate with like celebratory messages. Happy birthday, hooray, congrats. It's a good day to celebrate, etc. Then you have Toadstool Garden. This one is a paper that coordinates with our terrific Toadstools bundle in the mini catalog. Then there's the Pick a Season, that it's like a stamp set that has a tree that you can customize with either flowers or Easter eggs or leaves or hearts or flowers. I think it is. I don't know. It's very small and I don't see so well. Oh, and let's not forget, there's also a ribbon that you can get, Fresh Freesia seam binding ribbon. And Dance With Me, this is this couple dancing for couples who dance. There's sequins, purple adhesive back sequins. There's all these are gifts that you can get with a $60 purchase. Bloom Impressions, that's beautiful flowery paper, 12 by 12. And then if you decide to spend a little more, up to 120, then you can start selecting items, either two of the ones before or one of these that are a little bit more hefty gifts, like this heart shape. It's a bundle. It has a stamp set and the coordinating dies. I got that one, so I'm gonna use that for Valentine's. Then you have Corner in Bloom, which is a beautiful stamp set with all flowers that you can use for corners of your cards. It says here, use corner stamps to build frames for photos. So if you're a scrapbooker, that's a nice use of the corner thing. And then that's the other another thing that's going on, that if you join my team in Stamping Up, you get $99 of free product. Well, not free product, or you buy for $99 $125 worth of product of your choice, and you get two free bonuses: either all these markers and a stamp set, or the option number two, you can get $155 of product for just $99. Okay. And if you go crazy and you spend more than $30, $300, then you get on top of it $30 worth of products as well. So that's a lot of things going on. And this is all celebration. These are all your sale items and your celebration items. And if you're confused, you can call me or contact me, or you can take a look on my online store on my website. It will be there as well, and you can actually pay attention to each one of the freebie thingies. And let's take a quick look at the mini catalog. And I see we have 6 people watching, and like I used to do, we're going to do an extra raffle. And this is different from the DSP. This is for the people. The DSP, I'm going to let people who watch the replay participate in case they want the Wonderful World. It's not going to be a complete thing. I'm going to cut it 6x6, and it will be a sheet or two of each design of the ones I have left. I think I have them all, but I'm not sure. But this is gonna be a free a raffle for the people who are watching. So let me just think of an item. Question for the trivia, and then whoever answers first, that person will get it. But let me think about it. Meanwhile, we'll take a quick look at the Oh, Emma, no problem. I'm glad you're having fun. It's 3 hours earlier there, so I totally understand. So it says that we have new kits coming every month. We know that. And as the main catalog, as the annual catalog, this catalog is also divided as in quick and easy options. These are your step-by-step thing. Is it the step-by-step thing? No, this is the one where you mix everything, So the kits are the step-by-step project, sorry. The quick and easy is when we give you pre-cut labels and images already cut for you, and you can put them together, and they give you ideas and recipes on how to put them together for tags or cards. And like this one is like, oh, this one, there's like one big element here and 3 little elements here, and then like your sentiment here, plop, you have a card. And that can change. You can use what you have, you can use any mix and match, as they say. And I'm gonna go a little quicker. It's a little hard for me to turn the pages because I have my my camera here in the way. So we have a lot of options of these mix and match, and memory some more cards. Some of them come with even stickers, I think. Because besides this, we also have the scrapbooking catalog for January, which is why we have now stamps that are much bigger in font than everything like this. Like probably won't fit in a card, but it may fit. It may be perfect for a scrapbooking page that's 12 by 12. Anyway, so, and then Creativity Your Way is like or regular stamp sets and DSP and everything. And you've already seen me creating things with the storybook moments. I love this set. It's so cute. And the thing that I love the most is all these frames. Like, look at this. It's a super sweet because it has two stamp sets, two sets of dies. It has these beautiful antique pearls. It has this beautiful ribbon that's called scallop ribbon. I have it right here because I told you I got it. It's nice, eh? And it's very Beatrix Potter reminiscent in my view. So, as always, I give you ideas and things you can use with them. And the paper is adorable, but look at this frame. This is all parts of the die. It's just like I just love it. And then we have Friends of the Ocean. That's a lot of fun with fun colors. And look at these embellishments. These are gonna have to come home. Sunny iridescent dots. Sunny day iridescent dots, sorry. And this embossing folder, my friend Linda was using it the other day, and I was like, whatever, when I saw it here. But when you see it in the design, it's so nice. It's really nice and textured. And look at this paper. It's really fun. It's just a color combination. It's a lot of fun. And then we have Floral Delight, which is these yellow flowers. It's a gorgeous paper and a nice sentiments. And it comes with like the sweet has also these little trinkets that are called tiny bee trinkets. They're really, really tiny. And then the paper is really beautiful as well. And beautiful bouquet. I don't know how it's pronounced anyway. But this is very fun paper as well, with these stunning effects. And butterflies, because who doesn't like butterflies? This is another one of the sweets that I got, birthday celebration, because Wildflower Birthday, because there's so many birthday cards, and I love the color combination, very pastelly, but not quite all pastelly. And it's great. The paper is fantastic. And it comes with 2 sheets of die cuts that give you lots of options as well. Like this is one of the die cuts. And what else do we have around here? I'm just gonna go a little faster. Linked together bundle, that's this set that has a stamp set, but also these dies that are kind of like a how you call it? Not exactly a net, but I was thinking of a window, kind of like a stained window kind of thing. Then memorable blooms with beautiful flowers, and look at these dies as well. Darling dinos for your little ones, or cars for little ones, or people who like whimsy. Very cute. And then for the bookworms in your family, and I have many, there's for the books. And it's great because it comes with a die that has already the hole to make a bookmark. These are the terrific toadstools bundle that I mentioned that coordinate with one of the free papers in the celebration catalog. And it also has this builder punch. And this kind of punches always run, I mean, how do you call it? Sell out. That's the word I was looking for. Hugs for Love. This is a set a bundle that coordinates with a punch, with nice messages like big hug, you and I are the best team, happy Valentine's Day, etc., etc. Sending you a big hug. I like that because that's a nice neutral message. And then it has all these frames for the label maker, and this is the label maker. I have to get the punch because I got this and I didn't realize that I did. I put the number of the suite for the bundle. I thought I did. and it was only for the stamp set. So if you're ordering, be careful that may happen to you as well. And when you get the bundle, you get 10% discount. So now I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more for the punch, but oh well. That's what happens when you're ordering at 2 in the morning, right? Anyway, so moving on, we have what is this called? Natural botanicals. Nice. These still coordinate with that other, the punch that I showed you before. To the point label punch is called. And these are horizontal instead of vertical like the other one. So these are nice frames as well. So happy for you. Yeah, from all of us. Thank you. From me to you, the future is bright. Then we have a funny dog here. Happy birthday. Now back to me. Happy birthday. Another wrinkle wiser. Age fine like cheese and wine. Aging fine like cheese and wine. At least you're not as old as you will be next year. And you're how old? In dog years you'd be. So that's your funny stamp set for birthdays. This one is very nice because it allows for a lot of tessellations and tiling effects like this. You see? I've seen it in use and it makes great things. Is one for the girls, lifelong friends, because we all have some if we're lucky enough. And that's it, and anyway, lots of possibilities. We also have some new I know I could do that, Abby, but that's okay, too much of a hassle. I could return, Abby says I could return the individual stamp and get the bundle. But, what I have to do is be careful what I order next time. We also have some new online exclusives that you can find in my online exclusive section of my website. And those are there until they decide that they sell out and they may come back or not. So it's kind of like always touch and go. So if you like something in the online exclusive, it's better to get it sooner rather than later. And sooner, by sooner, I mean while celebration is going on, because it goes till the end of February. So you have time. But, there's never a guarantee with the online exclusives, and we don't have a guarantee either. So I cannot tell you how long things are going to be there. But anyway, so now that's all I have for you. Oh, I forgot to put the message in this one. I just realized it doesn't have any message. Did I not put a message on the other one? Oh, I did. Oh, look at that. I forgot to put the message here. So I'm going to put a happy birthday since I'm here, and that's it. And that will be it. Now for sure, I'm going to let you go. Do mention DSP or raffle for the DSP or something if you want me to put you in the raffle for the wonderful wall DSP that I think it matches so well with these flowers in Notes from the Heart. So there's also the green one. Let me show you, because it's just like I just don't have that much left, but I do have a little bit that I already separated to share with somebody. All right, so let me stamp this and call it a night. Happy birthday, because I need a lot of happy birthday cards. And because I've spent the last 2 months of the year pretty much making Christmas cards and holiday cards and Happy New Year cards, I'm behind on my birthday cards. So perfect timing to do some more. All right. I'm just gonna put it right there. I should have measured that it's in the middle, because this doesn't need this one. This I'm gonna put there. This I'm gonna put uh, a little bit of glue just there. I don't want to cover the embellishments that I've already put. Just gonna put the glue right there. And that's it. All right. So now I'm gonna let you go. Look at that. 1 hour exactly. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a good week. And I'll see you all next week. And as I said, comment if you want to be part of the raffle of the DSP. Oh my God, I said that I would raffle something and I didn't. But let me come up with a quick question. So, who's the person who's going to tell me the name of the little bundle that coordinates with this paper? I'm just going to put that like this. This paper with the mushrooms. Who can tell me what the name of the bundle is? The first person that tells me that will win a little gift from me. Probably a package of embellishments. So who wants to say something? I'll give it a little bit of time because I know there's a little bit of lag in time. Lag. Totally Toadstools. Is that the name of the bundle? I think so. I'm just verifying. I wanna award it to somebody who didn't. All right, let me see. Where are they? Did I miss them? Not exactly. Not totally Toadstools. Terrific Toadstools. Yes, Deborah. Deborah wins. Terrific Toadstools. That's the name of the bundle. I didn't know myself. Anyway, I didn't remember the exact name myself. So, Deborah, you're the winner of a little gift from me. And that doesn't mean that you're out for the DSP. If you want to be part of the DSP, you have to comment DSP raffle or something like that. Okay? All right, guys. So now I'll let you go for sure. And I'll see you all next week. All right? Have a lovely week. Bye.